Okay, this is from Quora. How Dangerous is the Church of Scientology? By Aharon Friedman. An ex-Scientologist studied all aspects of Scientology 7 years ago. An answer here compared the atrocities of the Catholic Church to indicate that Scientology is not really dangerous. That's a minimizing, you guys. This comparison is misleading. The Catholic Church committed its crimes in the Middle Ages, before democracy. Well, they're still committing crimes, but before human rights, before religious freedom. The problem is that today, when these exist, Scientology does not believe in them, yet it pretends to. So let us examine the result. 1, financial strife. I would also add, in my opinion, this is debt servitude. All trafficking operates like that as well. Human trafficking, trafficking, child trafficking. In fact, when various groups of people came from different countries back in the 1920s, or even before then, oftentimes they automatically became indentured servitude. Indentured servants. 1, financial strife. Scientology puts a tremendous financial burden on its followers. Many were driven to bankruptcy and financial ruin. 2, disconnection. In Scientology, sooner or later, you will be told to disconnect from a friend, family member, employee, employer, or they will be told to disconnect from you. 3, health. Some of the Scientology processes, such as the purification rundown and the cause resurgence rundown, I've not heard of that, are extremely dangerous to your health, especially to kids. Practicing medicine without a license is also a crime. When you are auditing intensively, like from a child auditor, there is a constant pressure to be sessionable. That means overeating and taking massive dosages of vitamins. That leads to metabolic diseases. 4, insanity. I would add in there psychosis. Some of the Scientology processes tend to dig into your sanity. In the last auditing I received, don't you guys wonder if it was a child auditor? I do. I felt like I was developing schizophrenia. This all ended when I stopped the auditing. How dangerous? You be the judge. That has 5.3 thousand views. I will leave a link in the description box. Hold on.